Walk through a vibrant Malaysian night market during the dinner rush, and you're instantly surrounded by the chaos and energy of high-volume food prep. Getting heavy grease and cooked-on sambal out of a wok takes serious physical effort. It is a very visible battle against stubborn residues. But look closely at this tray. It might appear perfectly clean and shiny to the naked eye, yet still be covered in dangerous microscopic pathogens like salmonella. That's because cleaning, as defined by this process breakdown, is strictly the physical removal of dirt, grease, and leftover food. It relies entirely on friction, water, and detergent. To actually make the surface safe, you have to fight an invisible war. As this graphic details, sanitizing uses either specific chemical agents or intense heat, at least 77 degrees Celsius, to reduce unseen microorganisms to safe levels. You cannot sanitize a surface that is still covered in heavy grease. But conversely, a surface that looks perfectly spotless is never truly safe until it goes through that second step. To execute both steps correctly by hand, food service operations follow a specific sequence. This diagram maps out the universal gold standard for manual warewashing, the three-compartment sink method. As the text outlines here, the sequence starts by scraping off leftover food, followed immediately by submerging the dishes in the first sink. Warm water and active detergent work together to break down the stubborn fats. Next, dishes move to the second sink, where clean water washes away soap residue. Finally, they reach the critical sanitizing phase, submerged in the third sink with a precise chemical solution or water heated to a strict 77 degrees Celsius. The inherent weakness of this manual sequence is the human element. During a chaotic Friday night rush, a tired worker might rush the scrubbing, skip a proper rinse, or fail to notice the water temperature dropping. While a meticulous operator at a small local kedai makan can manage this perfectly, relying on human consistency across hundreds of plates a night introduces a higher risk of inconsistency. When an operation scales from a neighborhood corner to a massive hotel banquet hall, the sheer volume makes the variability of manual labor a significant liability. High-volume kitchens look to engineered systems to automate the most critical variables of the washing sequence. Looking at this commercial dishwasher blueprint, you can see how the machine is designed to remove the inconsistency of human effort. The machine follows this exact timeline. After manual scraping and loading, it executes a pressurized wash to strip grease. Then, thermal sensors maintain the sanitizing cycle, holding water above 77 degrees for the entire final rinse. As this comparison emphasizes, mechanical washing is designed for uniform microbial reduction across massive daily loads. This level of repeatability is what allows large operations to pass health audits and maintain strict HACCP compliance. The technology is advanced, but the underlying microbiology hasn't changed. The machine simply takes an unbreakable scientific sequence and applies it with relentless, calibrated precision. Even with the best equipment in the world, the entire sequence can be ruined at the very last second. Imagine pulling a steaming, perfectly sanitized plate from the sink and wiping it dry with a well-used kitchen towel. This warning box highlights why that action is a critical failure. Using a cloth introduces cross-contamination, wiping bacteria back onto the sanitized surface. The only acceptable finish is air drying. Plates must sit naturally on racks, ensuring no new physical contact occurs. This split screen summarizes the reality of food safety. Physical scrubbing strips away what we can see, while biological sanitizing targets what we can't. They are two halves of an unbreakable rule. Whether that sequence is performed by a street vendor or by high-pressure jets inside a five-star kitchen, the requirements do not bend. A plate is only truly ready for service when the visible battle and the microscopic war have both been decisively won.